It seems to me, this might be offensive, but it seems to me that you are following more a political ideology than a real concern for people. You care more about gun control than actual children killed. I hope I'm wrong, but that's what it seems like to me, because if you really care for children, you wouldn't stop at birth. You care for all kids. Hi, what do you think about this? Have you seen this before?
Looks like a steak tartare.
Steak tartare.
Yeah,
so,
that's what it looks like.
Have you ever heard of the Holocaust?
Yo.
Series of people who laughed and took funny photos in front of memorials where Jewish people died. And a guy took their photos and superimposed their laughing faces in front of real dead Jewish bodies to show how they were mocking death. When you look at a dead person and say it looks like steak tartare, you're doing the same thing, mocking death. I mean, look, you're seeing a human right there who is torn to pieces and you say it looks like steak.
It looks like raw meat is what it looks like. That's what I'm saying, because steak tartare is basically raw beef.
Okay, what kind of meat is it though?
Human meat.
Okay.
If you're talking genetically, yeah, it's human.
Right. So we have human.
Developmentally, it's not a human as we know it.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's not a human? And what do you mean by that?
I don't.
This was a living organism.
Yeah, it was, and now it's not.
Right. So what kind of organism was that before she was killed?
It was a human, technically.
Okay. So then my question for you is, who gets human rights? Do all humans get them or just some humans?
I mean, the mother should get the right
No doubt, the mother has rights, but
to abort the baby.
does a mother have a right to kill a toddler?
That's changing it a little bit.
What's the difference?
Because the toddler has already been existing. It's already been out of the mother's womb.
Okay, well, that child there was existing for 7 weeks before she was killed. The ones on the screen were existing for some of them months before they were killed. Inside, you're right, different location, but if you go inside that building, do you change who you are? No, you change where you are, not your identity, right? So why would being inside, outside the womb change the identity of the child?
I don't think you should have like a super late stage abortion.
Why not?
Well, because if it's early enough, you should be able to terminate it.
So what's the difference? So you're saying if you're younger, it's okay to kill. The older preborn babies we shouldn't kill, because the difference is age. The later term ones are just older. Younger ones are younger. Why is it more okay to kill younger people than older people?
It's a lot easier to terminate a younger pregnancy, like an earlier stage.
But it may be easier to shoot someone than to dismember them with a knife, but both are wrong, right? Your ease of killing doesn't change whether it's right or wrong to kill someone. We agree that the embryo is a human being.
Yes.
You just think that if they're younger, we can kill them. If they're older, we shouldn't kill them. Is that right? Is that what, I don't want to put words in your mouth. That's what I hear you saying.
It's a weird topic to talk about for me. I mean...
Why is that?
I don't know. I mean, I support the right to get an abortion because women should have the right to choose.
To choose to kill another person. I think when you understand what abortion is, it doesn't sound that good, right? It sounds good to say women have the right to choose, but they do. The right to choose their clothes, their school. Those are preferences. They can make those choices.
Yeah.
But when we say, should a mom have the right to kill her husband, we say no. The right to kill her toddler,
Yeah.
no. The right to kill her preborn child, no. Those are not moral choices, those are immoral actions. In places like India and China, there are generations of missing girls because they've all been aborted or killed in infanticide afterward.
Yeah, I do. I know about that.
Okay, and that's bad. What do you think about someone if they just find out, hey, I'm pregnant with a girl, I want to kill this baby because I don't want a girl, I want a boy. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's wrong.
Okay, so it's wrong to kill a child because of her gender. What if you kill a child because you just don't want her? Not her gender, but you don't want her, don't want to be pregnant. Is that okay?
I think that's okay.
So it's wrong to kill for gender. It's okay to kill because you just don't want to be a mom. Why is it okay in one case and not the other?
Because in one case you actually want the child. Because if you don't want this child, it's going to be born into a place where it's unwanted. It's not going to be cared for. It's just going to have an awful life.
So the solution, okay, so I was a foster parent for a while. I've seen people who are unwanted. So have you, I'm sure, seen people who are unwanted. We could stop their suffering today by killing them all. Would it be okay to go kill all the kids in foster care because they're suffering, to stop their suffering? Would that be okay?
No.
Right, you don't kill someone because they're suffering, you help them, right?
Yeah.
So if a child is going to face life of suffering, a mom is pregnant, you don't say, hey, go kill that child, you say, let's help.
How about safety in the schools? How about preventing school shootings?
Like yesterday, what happened?
Oh yeah.
Where you had someone went to a Christian school and shot up a bunch of Christian kids.
And I want to also bring to the point, what about Uvalde?
Yeah, where you had, again, the reason those are wrong is because you have someone purposefully killing innocent people,
And
right?
You know what you can do? You can prevent them from getting the weapons.
That's not going to stop them.
Oh, yes, it
Oh,
will.
that will not stop them. If someone wants to kill someone, they're going to kill someone. If you just want to talk about control, though, take the forceps away from the people who are ripping these kids to shreds. How many die in school shootings a day? Yesterday was 6. That's a tragedy.
Yeah.
How many died by abortion yesterday? 2,300. The blood doesn't even begin to compare. The school shooting is a true injustice, but the number of the body count there is not even close to what we have by abortion every single day. Now, I care for those kids like you should, and I want a solution for them, and I'm open to listening to even considering gun control. But my issue is the reason you and I oppose school shootings, because both you and I agree it's wrong for anyone to purposefully kill innocent children. But for some reason you say that's only kids who are born like you. Once we're too young to be born, you say, you know, all fair game, kill them. I find that unfair. I think all kids should have protections, not just some kids. It's like saying, okay, you can kill black kids, not white kids. That's not fair. You shouldn't kill any kids. But you're saying kill the don't kill born kids, kill preborn ones. It's bigotry. I'm glad you care for kids. But why can't you care for all kids? Those who are different from you. We always look at the other, the different one, and say, you're other than me, different. Men often looked at women in our country and said, you don't have the rights we have. White men looked at black men and said, you're different, you're other, you don't have the rights we have. And now you, a born human, are looking at preborn humans saying, you're other than me, you're different from me, you don't have the same rights I have. That's not fair.
Another reason I kind of support abortion, though, is because we just have too many humans, in my opinion.
Okay.
If we can lessen the number of humans, we need time to, and another way to do this is just not get pregnant for, like, have a sort of stagnant.
Well, you know our population is dying anyway. We're not reproducing enough of a rate to actually perpetuate our society. So you'll get what you're wanting if you just wait a little while.
Yeah, I know.
But so why, if that's the case, though, if we have too many humans, why kill them? Why not kill you? Why don't you volunteer? If you think we have too many humans, why don't you say, hey, send me off? Why do you choose them? Or why not choose the elderly who've lived their lives? Why would you turn to the youngest ones among us and say, because we have too many humans, we're going to kill you? Hitler did this. Before he killed Jews, he looked at the people he didn't want. You know who they were? Mentally, physically disabled. He said, we don't need you. You're not helping out. You're taking food, not helping. And he killed them, about 70,000 of them. He picked his population he didn't want and killed them. You're doing the same thing, picking a population you think don't matter. Preborn humans are saying, we can kill you because we don't have space, or don't have resources. How's that fair? Seems like injustice to me.
I don't know. I mean, you can look across the animal kingdom. There's other animals that do that too.
Does that make it moral?
I don't know.
Some animals eat their young.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I don't know.
Well,
Ask the animal.
no, I'm not. I'm asking you. They're not moral creatures. We don't hold animals responsible for their decisions. We don't put them in jail or take them to court.
Yeah.
Humans we do, because humans are moral creatures. We're different from animals. And what do you feel when you watch that video?
I don't know. Looks like a dissection.
Okay. But I'm not
all the
asking what do you
time.
see, I'm asking what do you feel? Do you feel anything?
No. Humans are dissected all the time. Why not a preborn human?
I'll be back a little bit.
Born humans
Leonardo
are not
did it.
dissected
What?
unless they're dead. Born
Yeah.
humans die first and they're dissected.
Yeah.
We're talking about dissection to kill. The way they do a second trimester abortion, the most common procedure is they grab a forceps, grab a leg, so the baby's not head down yet, baby's foot down, grab a leg, twist and rip it off, grab another leg, rip it off, grab an arm, rip it off, arm, torso, and the last thing they grab is the head. And you know you get the head when this white fluid comes out of the mom's body. The baby's brains is dismembering to kill, not dissection after death. I can't make you care for those babies on the screen. All I can do is point out to you something that's happening. I just don't understand why your heart beats so much for born kids who are shot with guns in schools. And you say, I don't care about the ones that are just younger, same children, just younger. If someone grabs a forceps, rips them apart, why that doesn't move you. It seems to me, this might be offensive, but it seems to me that you are following more a political ideology than a real concern for people. You care more about gun control than actual children killed. I hope I'm wrong, but that's what it seems like to me, because if you really care for children, you wouldn't stop at birth. You care for all kids. You have these blinders on, only caring about certain people. You may change your mind, and that's okay. It's okay to change your mind and realize that what you've been supporting is actually giving weapons to people to walk into schools. Because you're supporting giving weapons to men to rip children apart in the womb. Giving resources to people who want to take pills that will starve and suffocate their kids and then swirl them down the toilet. That's not, it's like, my opposition to gun control is not me actually, what you're doing is actually saying, here, let me give you the gun. I will vote to make it legal for you to go kill this child. That's a whole different thing. And that's what you're doing by supporting abortion. You're putting tools in the hands of men and women to kill their children.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Have a good day. Hey, if you like the work we're doing on college campuses, changing minds about abortion, make sure you drop us a like on this video, tell us what you think in the comments below, and then subscribe to our channel. Be sure to hit the notification bell. Join our movement to end ageism and end abortion.